Yeah, Media Day, once again here at T-Mobile Arena for the Stanley Cup Final. A lot of flashbacks, obviously, a lot of the same imagery, the same setup, but this is a better team. And Bruce Cassidy talked about that, Kelly McCrimmon talked about that earlier, and you see the throng of media here, and it seems like the vibe is just a little different. Stanley Cup behind me here, and the personnel a little bit different, obviously, than the run in 2017 and 2018 in year one. But I think the professionalism, if that's a good adjective to describe it, has kicked up a notch, right? Because you have the veterans like Alec Martinez, Jonathan Quick here, Alex Pietrangelo here. It's a little bit different feeling here. And you know, I keyed in on one thing while I was here, is Adin Hill and his spectacular play to be put in the position that he was put in, but then to just speak with him a little bit, ask him a couple questions, and hear everybody else talk about him. His demeanor is absolutely perfect for the position that he's been put in, and obviously the Knights have supported him throughout, but Adin Hill is a goalie that can win a Stanley Cup for the Golden Knights, and maybe when he was thrust into the role in the playoffs that he was, there might have been some questions from the fans. There was absolutely no question from the team that he could get this job done. His play and just how impressed you've been, how calm he's been. I know he has that kind of even-keeled demeanor, but just speak to how, you know, the position that he was put in, obviously his great performance so far.
Yeah, I mean, you said it, he's been awesome. I mean, he, you know, obviously I'm not a goalie, but, you know, I imagine being put in a situation like that isn't the easiest. But, you know, he's obviously handled it with flying colors. I mean, he's a guy that we, you know, certainly love having around both on and off the ice, and, you know, he's a true professional. He's been doing what he needed to do to, you know, stay game ready and get healthy. And he, you know, he certainly puts in the work. So, you know, to see him having, you know, the success that he's had, I mean, it's awesome, but it also doesn't really come as a surprise. I mean, we knew what he was capable of, and, you know, before he got hurt, he was playing some pretty damn good hockey. So, yeah, I mean, we're fortunate to have him.
And we had no doubt that Hilsey was, you know, capable and ready, and I think you saw that. He's a confident guy, and he's you know, stepped into a role here, and he's been outstanding. So we have full confidence in him, and at the end of the day, our game's not going to change no matter who's in net. We're going to try to give a good defensive performance, you know, no matter who's back there. So it's a little bit of a unique situation, I guess you call it, with the amount of goalies that we've had, but they've all given us great games, and Hilsey's been no exception to that. He's been great, and yeah, we're gonna ride it right to the end here.
Like, he's so calm and collected back there. You know, when he first came in, obviously it's tough after missing a lot of time, but he came and he didn't miss a beat. He was making big saves for us, and he's one of those goalies where, you know, when he's feeling it, he's really tough to beat, and I think that's where his game is at right now.
So what kind of a person is he in the locker room?
Aiden's super quiet, but he's a guy that really enjoys being around the guys and hanging out. I think he fits in with our locker room great. Obviously, it's a tough scenario with all the goalies that we had this year, but he's so positive through everything and through injuries, and he's a guy that is a catalyst for this team right now.
I guess I feel like I've always had kind of a calm demeanor. I've never been too high, too low, just kind of even keeled. And I feel like that helps me a lot. Just kind of ignoring some things and other, I don't know. It's just kind of on to the next thing, staying in the moment, just, yeah, focus on what I got to do.
So even as a kid, like that was there?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I got too high or low at any point as a kid. I was pretty calm. I like to play video games once in a while. I'll get mad doing that, but it's like 1 second quick, but then I'm good. But no, it's just kind of my demeanor. I feel like with everything, just kind of calm, relaxed, and